You're just a pawn. You're the one they move over to Abilene on Saturday night, and they move somebody else, Joe Cocker, over to Salt Lake City on Sunday, and you're just moved around this big board that they play. Sure. I mean, what you're asking me is who the manipulators were. Are you saying I was a manipulator? One allows oneself to be manipulated, and that was, at least in my case, I always felt like it was, I was making money, a lot of money, for something that I really wasn't enjoying. I wasn't hating it either. There were times when I found it mildly amusing, and there were times that I was out on the road and it was fun. Most of the time it was a lot of work and a big drag, and frustrating, because I'd have to go out and be that, pop spangled jumpsuit. I would have worn a red jumpsuit instead of a white one. I know now what I didn't know then, and I had no frame of reference at the time, so it was all just experience, and that's really what I look upon it as now, just an experience I went through as a young lad. And
well, now with your new frame of reference,
yeah,
would you have done it the same way?
But what you're asking me is, if it were me today,
yes,
if I had taken on, of course, I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it. I'm rich. I don't need to do that. I wouldn't have gone out, and I would not have done a television series. I have no desire to do one ever again. If ever I'm on a television show again, I assume it will be educational, for educational purposes. I did that trip, I hadn't done it at the time, and it was all experience. It was all learning. It was all... even if the learning experience was, this is something I never want to do again, this is a drag, this is something I really do not want to do, I found out that I really did not want to be in show business like I had led myself to believe for 20 years, from the time I could, I think, walk and chew gum